I've seen a lot of people say that robotic affirmations don't work for them, or that this method didn't work, or this one didn't work. I just want to tell you that the method really does not matter. It is up to you. So if you are already saying robotic affirmations does not work for me, then you are confirming the old story before even allowing the new story to grow into a belief that can manifest. So if you're saying, oh, I suck at robotic affirmations or that it doesn't work for me, it doesn't matter how many times you do it if you just automatically reaffirm and go back to the old story. Well, it's not going to work, or it doesn't work, because then you are just continuing to strengthen that old belief that you had that we're trying to get rid of. So when you're just starting robotic affirmations, before you even see them actually work, before you see anything work, you are just going to continuously, constantly remind yourself, oh, robotic affirmations work the best for me. I did this before I even started out robotic affirming. I remember I said to myself, oh, well, that's going to be easy because robotic affirmations work amazing for me before I even started them. And then after I started them, obviously they did work because I believe in the science of why they work. And it did. It worked fantastic. And I didn't have any pushback to it thinking, oh, that's stupid, that won't work, because I understand that in order to create a new belief, a new assumption, it needs repetition. It needs to be familiar. So if you are trying to manifest $50,000, but your whole life you grew up with the belief that I'm undeserving of making that much money, that would be impossible, that never actually happens, or I'm not good at handling money, or I'm unlucky and things like that just don't happen to me. Those are the beliefs you have right now, which are going to continue to manifest, showing you the proof of what you assume and what you feel to be true about yourself, right? So if you want to change that, you can use it through robotic affirmations, because that way, when you're saying something over and over and over again and you're repeating it and you're saturating your mind, then even though you might, when you say it, you might not believe what you're saying, it's okay, because it's a subconscious belief that we're trying to create. And you do that through repetition, because then it can replace those old beliefs because it's familiar enough, and your brain can't accept something right off the bat if it's not been repeated enough, and if it's not doesn't feel safe. When familiarity feels safe to your brain, it's going to reject a new story at first, because your brain's job is to keep you safe, and it can't do that if it's just automatically allowing in every single new thing. It has to be filtered with repetition. So when you start repeating a new story and you stop entertaining the thoughts of I'm unworthy, I'm undeserving, that would never happen, manifestation's not real, it doesn't work for me, and you start replacing them every time they come with I'm an amazing manifester. Robotic affirmations work so well. Of course I make $50,000. Of course I have $50,000. That's normal. Other people can do it. I can do it. It's normal for me to make that kind of money. I feel safe making that much money. And when you start repeating this new story, it becomes safe. It becomes a core belief. It becomes what you assume to be true. It becomes a part of your self-concept. And then it manifests, because we know when you assume something and you believe something to be true from your identity, from your subconscious,